Prior to February 15, 1971, the British currency was rather more complex than the decimal-based system that took its place. For example, the current system has 100 pence to the pound, like our pennies and dollars, but in the old system, the pound was comprised of 240 pence. Let us take a closer look at this old system. In those days, the common means of expressing prices was through pounds, shillings, and pence. 1 pound was equal to 20 shillings, and 1 shilling was equal to 12 pence. Hence, rather than express a price as 270 pence, for example, or even 1 pound 30 pence, one would say 1 pound 2 shillings 6 pence, or 1 pound 2 and 6. At various times in history, the penny was further subdivided into halfpenny coins and quarter-penny coins, known as farthings. Even smaller subdivisions were minted for circulation in British territories, where the economic situations warranted their respective existences. Inflation gradually saw the demise of these coins, however. Further monetary complications came from the minting of coins like the guinea, which had various values over the centuries, but in the last 100 years of its existence was finally fixed in value at 1 pound 1 shilling, or 21 shillings. Also, there was the crown, which was worth 5 shillings, or a quarter of a pound, and the half-crown coin, which was worth 2 shillings 6 pence, or an eighth of a pound. There was also the florin, which was worth 2 shillings, a 6-pence coin, and a 4-pence coin, known as a groat, among others. Many of these coins ended their circulation in the 19th century, but even up until decimalization, it was possible to find the odd bit in your change from time to time. As if this labyrinthine and topsy-turvy world of coinage wasn't enough, there was also an abundance of slang terms attached to the various denominations, some of which continue to this day. A pound is still rather well known as a quid, and a shilling was often referred to as a bob. A florin was a 2-bob bit. The 6-pence coin was called a tanner. A silver 3-penny coin was known as a joey. A farthing was called a mag, and so on and so forth. So here is a quick summing up for those of you who are about to read Dickens or Austen and want to have an idea of how much people are really spending on what. We'll start with the farthing coin, which is a quarter of a penny. 1 penny, then, is equivalent to 2 halfpennies, or 4 farthings. A groat, a 4-penny coin, is equivalent to 8 halfpennies, or 16 farthings. 1 tanner, a 6-penny coin, is equivalent to 1 groat and 2 pence, or 12 halfpennies, or 24 farthings. 1 shilling is equivalent to 2 tanners, or 3 groats, or 12 pence, or 24 halfpennies, or 48 farthings. 1 florin is equivalent to 2 shillings, or 4 tanners, or 6 groats, or 24 pence, or 48 halfpennies, or 96 farthings. 1 crown is equivalent to 2 florins and 1 shilling, or 5 shillings, or 10 tanners, or 15 groats, or 60 pence, or 120 halfpennies, or 240 farthings. 1 pound is equivalent to 4 crowns, or 10 florins, or 20 shillings, or 40 tanners, or 60 groats, or 240 pence, or 480 halfpennies, or 960 farthings. 1 guinea is equivalent to 1 pound 1 shilling, or 21 shillings. Keep a chart like this handy, and your pre-decimalization ignorance will be blinded by the golden light of knowledge.